Hello friends, it's Dr. John WorldPeace JD, Maverick Independent Candidate for President, November 2020. I've taken a little vacation here to get my thoughts together and do a little soul searching, meditating, reading, and so on and so forth. But I'm back now, and I will probably be making 2 or 3 videos a day between now and next November 2020. I want to talk today about Dr. Donald Trump. Uh, After the Mueller report was released and Mr. Barr gave his 4-page rendition, shorthand rendition of 300 plus pages. What Mr. Barr said is really meaningless. What's happened here, in my opinion, is that Mr. Mueller, uh, you have to remember his powers are limited. He had a lot of powers, but he didn't have as much power as the House. And I think Mueller just said, okay, here's what I found, and he passed it on. And I think that there is evidence of collusion that can be convicted, can convict Trump, and obstruction and thievery and all kinds of other things. But it's going to require the House to do some more digging and then maybe kick it back to one or another prosecutor to finish off Donald Trump. Uh, you can't indict a sitting president. So where was Mueller going to go? Even if he had all the evidence and if he had everything ready to go until Trump is out of office, he couldn't do anything. So the best thing for him to do was simply to uh, close down his investigation and punt over to the House, where he knows that there's going to be 2 years of get Donald Trump. There's no way that Donald Trump's going to be president again in 2020. I say that with few exceptions, but the bottom line is that he was a minority president due to the Electoral College. His numbers have stayed in the low 40s for his entire term as president. They're not going up. They didn't change with Mueller. People are set. They don't like Trump, period. He stabbed into the back many of the people that voted for him, many of his base. The only person that's got a chance of beating Trump is Joe Biden. And the only reason Joe Biden can beat Trump is simply because he represents a return to normalcy in American politics. Bernie's going to get hammered by Trump as being a socialist, almost communist. He's going to eat his lunch. None of the rest of the candidates, they just don't have the background. They don't have what Biden and Bernie have. Elizabeth Warren is just a dead fish. She just cannot generate enthusiasm. I'm not a psychologist. I can't tell you why, but she didn't get people excited. She's a smart woman, but just doesn't have it. All the rest of them, especially Beto O'Rourke. Beto is a joke. I'm sorry. He's a He's Donald Trump without any maliciousness and without any serious accomplishments. He just got nothing going for him except he looks like a good old boy. That's it. But he doesn't know anything about the job of president. He's not a vet. He's not a lawyer. Those two things right there uh, terminate him. The election in 2020 has got to be about the qualifications of the candidate, not the party, not the PAC money, but the qualifications of the candidate. We put a clown in office. He doesn't know what he's doing. He doesn't understand anything. He doesn't care about anything. He's a minority president, the minority clown president. If Biden doesn't run, there's going to be a serious problem. Trump does have the economy going for him. And if you have the bad acts of Donald Trump, then you have the positive acts of his economy. His challengers in the Democratic Party do not have anything that equals the economy. Normally, just the economy would put Trump back in office, but Trump is a different animal, and it's not going to be enough. Joe Biden or Trump, as far as the Democrats versus Donald Trump. Right now, you're going to begin to see more and more fighting between the Democrats. It's going to get nasty. They're going to feel like whoever wins the nomination is going to be president. I don't believe that. I believe there's a good chance that Trump is going to win if anybody but Joe Biden gets the nomination. But not only are the Democrats going to start cutting each other's throats, the candidates, I'm going to cut all their throats. They're not in my league, friends. They don't have a law degree. They don't have military experience. There's a whole lot of yakety yak about intelligence. Well, I got a Mensa certificate. My brain pan is in the top 2%. Trump's is in the bottom 2%. And the rest of these people can't pass the Mensa test. So there's been talk about being smart and being president. Well, here we go. I've got experience in the insurance industry. I worked full-time, went to school full-time for 10 years of college, raised a family. Nobody handed me anything. Nobody paid to have me inserted into any college. In fact, nobody in my family had any college. In fact, I got a lot of static for even going. And not only did I get 1 degree, I got 3 degrees. I have a Bachelor of Arts in Political Science, Bachelor of Accountancy, and a Doctor of Jurisprudence, Doctor of Law. I'm an independent maverick candidate. I am not a part of any party. I am not taking any PAC money. I have a knowledge of the internet and web design that this campaign, I believe, will probably run for less. I'll be able to run it for less than $1 million, maybe as little as 100,000. I just don't know yet. But I've got a different program for being president. I will take enough votes from the Democrats to put Trump in office. I don't have any love of the Democrats. I went head to head with them in Texas in 2002, running for governor. They're as corrupt as the Republicans. What we need is an independent candidate, an independent president that can work both sides of the aisle. I'm not going to really say that I have the same respect for both sides. I support issues on both sides. I probably have the same disrespect for both sides. I have no respect for any of the candidates running. I do respect Bernie, but he's too far to the left. And Joe Biden, he's indecisive. He needs to get the heck out of Dodge and let us go on with our business. He's a nice old man. His day is done. He missed a train. He should have gone against Hillary, but that's all history. He's too old, and if he did 4 years, he'd be 82. The world is moving way too fast, but he can beat Donald Trump. People want normalcy, and they want to deal with somebody who's reasonable, and they don't want to deal with a Twitter king. So anyway, I'm going to be posting more and more videos. Take a look at my website, Dr. John WorldPeace JD, for President, USA2020.com, or just johnworldpeace.com, my other flagship website. I will be cutting a couple more videos today, one in particular about the Electoral College. Thanks for your consideration, and have a good day.